In front of Western Sea High School, a group of robed professionals worked diligently around a glowing magic array. The magic array shimmered to life, its light painting the high school courtyard in gold. For most, today would mean choosing a path: farmer, knight, mage. For Lynn, it would mean something far more dangerous: the birth of a class the world thought could never exist. The gathered students sat upright, listening to Principal Liu Yun's short speech. A man of few words, Principal Liu simply reminded them of one name: Su Qingsheng. Once a student here, Su had transferred into a divine holy mage and now stood as a level 80 legend, a pillar of humanity. His story was both warning and inspiration. Among the crowd, Lynn's gaze lingered on the nearly completed transfer circle. His expression carried both solemnity and anticipation. After years in this world, he understood what was about to unfold. This was a world shaped by game-like rules. On the eve of adulthood, every student underwent a class transfer. Warriors, mages, priests, rogues, combat professions brought glory. Support professions, while rarer, held hidden power. Lifestyle classes, farmers, chefs, artisans, were necessary, but lacked prestige. And then there were the whispered legends, rare and unique hidden classes, seen so seldom that even Western Sea City hadn't produced a legendary class in over a decade. As the array flared to life, students were called up one by one. The first boy returned pale-faced. Farmer. A useful trade, yes, but far from glorious. The next, chef, smiled with relief, following in his father's footsteps. Dozens went up, dozens came down, most branded with lifestyle classes. Even Principal Liu and the array master Zhang Qiang, a level 52 array grandmaster, exchanged sighs. Then came Charlotte, Lynn's longtime rival. In academics, he always stood first, she second. Her eyes held the gleam of challenge as she stepped forward. When the array engulfed her, fire roared skyward. 2 blazing fireballs split the heavens. The crowd gasped. An anomaly! Rare profession detected. Charlotte emerged, trembling but radiant. Elemental mage, a rare combat class. The students swarmed her in awe. Even Principal Liu's face flushed with excitement. Moments later, Lynn's name was called. The array swallowed him whole, and the world changed. The sky blackened, thunder cracked, and a cold wind howled across the courtyard. Students shivered as dark clouds churned above, flickering with lightning. A low grinding sound gnawed at their ears. Then someone screamed, "Look, the clouds!" Thousands of skeletal figures filled the storm. Their hollow skulls burned with eerie soul fire, each bowing low, as if paying tribute. One flame detached, descending into Lynn's chest. The darkness collapsed. Silence fell. On the screen above the array, glowing words appeared. Unique hidden class. Necromancer. Gasps rippled through the students. Rare classes were miracles, yet this was something greater. A unique hidden class meant there would never be another. Unless Lynn died, the title belonged to him alone. Reactions came swift and mixed. Some whispered congratulations. Others muttered envy. Still more recoiled, uneasy with the sinister aura of death magic. Lynn betrayed nothing. His face was calm, unreadable. Master Zhang, however, stepped forward. "Show us," he requested. Lynn nodded. With a thought, he activated his first skill: Summon Skeleton Warrior. A black vortex tore open beside him. From its depths, a skeleton staggered forth, engulfed in soul fire. Its bones were cracked, its sword corroded, but its presence chilled the air. Students stumbled back in fright. Master Zhang's eyes narrowed as he tested the creature with a touch of light. To his shock, the skeleton reacted with hostility, despite Zhang being level 52, while Lynn was only level 1. Even so, Lynn's sharp command restrained the summon instantly. That control, Zhang thought, was extraordinary. When the demonstration ended, most classmates gave Lynn a wide berth. All except Gao Yang, who grinned and reached out to touch the skeleton's cold, steel-like bones. His bravery earned a rare flicker of amusement from Lynn. Soon, it was Gao Yang's turn. He returned ecstatic. Sword and shield knight, the very class he had dreamed of. Clapping Lynn's shoulder, he declared, "From now on, I'll stand in front, you behind. If they want you, they'll have to kill me first." Lynn smirked faintly. "You've got it reversed." Laughter broke the tension. By day's end, every student had completed their transfer. Tomorrow, they would step into the newbie dungeon to face their first real battles. That evening, Lynn returned to an empty home. He lingered on a photo of his sister and grandmother. His sister, Lynn Mohan, was away at Xiajing Academy, the city's greatest pride. Before she left, she made Principal Liu promise to watch over her younger brother. True to his word, the principal visited often, bringing supplies. That night, as Lynn sat alone, something stirred. The system flickered to life. Necromancer detected, initiating talent binding. A surge of power erupted within him. New notifications streamed across his vision. Talent, comprehensive enhancement, all skill effects amplified fivefold. Passive, damage transfer, redirect incoming damage to summoned creatures. Lynn trembled. The implications were staggering. To test it, he summoned another black iron skeleton. At first glance, it looked the same. Worn bones, cracked sword. But its attributes had soared, from 15 to 75 across the board. In the silent room, Lynn's skeleton warrior loomed with newfound strength, its cracked blade humming with power, fivefold greater than before. He looked into the flickering soul fire in its eyes and whispered to himself, a rare smile tugging at his lips. "If this is just the beginning, the world isn't ready for what's coming."